welcome to another session of Curriculum Studies in Chemistry, ESC 216. I am your course facilitator, Niha Agoni. This is session 3 of Unit 4. This session will take you through what is involved in internal, external, and the focuses of curriculum evaluation. By the end of this session, you should be able to 1. Distinguish between internal and external curriculum evaluation. 2. State 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of external curriculum evaluation. And 3. State the essence of evaluating the following aspects of the curriculum. I. Content and methodology. II. Objectives. And III. Outcomes. Evaluation may be conducted by members of the team carrying out the implementation of the curriculum package, or by an outside agent that has been appointed by government or some other body to report on it. When evaluation is carried out by a member of the team responsible for planning and implementing the curriculum, it is referred to as the internal evaluation. Internal evaluation could also be carried out by a classroom teacher on a course that he is teaching, on a different teaching method, or a teaching aid, or any other aspect of the curriculum or instructional process for which he, the teacher, is responsible for. But then, when someone who is not a member of the design and implementation team undertakes evaluation, it is called external evaluation. That could be a consult or someone that has been appointed outside the curriculum research division or the government to be able to undertake evaluation. That is an external evaluation. What are some of the benefits of undergoing internal evaluation? The evaluator is very likely to have very intimate knowledge about the strong points and weaknesses of the program or the aspect of the program being evaluated by virtue of his association with it. If the one evaluating the program was part of the implementation or the curriculum designer, then he might have known the points that were strong and also the weaknesses. And so he will know exactly which part to focus on for the evaluation, to check very well, which will help to make better decisions for the curriculum. So for someone who has very intimate knowledge about the curriculum, it will really help him if he is also the evaluator. However, on the other hand, there is also a possibility that if the internal evaluator is so close to the program, he may not be able to see any faults or deficiencies in it because he was a partaker of the curriculum designing, planning, and everything. So he might feel that they did a superb work that he will not really see if there is any faults or deficiencies in it. Also, when the internal evaluator sees the shortcomings of the project that he was part of the designing, he may find it difficult to criticize his colleagues in a very objective way, and this could be troubling. So these are some of the disadvantages of using the internal evaluation. On the other hand, let's look at the benefits of the external evaluation. According to Sutton, he says that the external evaluator can do the following. 1. He can judge from an independent viewpoint without any consideration. You have an objective view. Secondly, the external evaluator can question underlying assumptions of the program and also question the logic of arriving at such conclusions. Botham and Sanders also argue that although an external evaluator may not have very intimate knowledge of the unimportant details, they are quick to spot shortcomings that are really significant. And that is some of the benefits of having an external evaluator. But then it has a few disadvantages. According to Sutton, The external evaluator may be seen as a fault-finding threat to the team who designed the whole curriculum. And you may not understand why the system evolved the way it did because it doesn't have much knowledge about the program. The external evaluator too may not know the system intimately as to determine what to expect. So it makes it work quite difficult. Where should our focuses be when evaluating a curriculum? Evaluation generally focuses on the whole curriculum or aspect of it. The aspect may be its objectives, its content, the methodology, and also its outcomes. Curriculum objectives. Why should we evaluate its objectives? They have to be evaluated because they are the foundation on which the curriculum program or the project is frequently based on. Also, objectives have to be evaluated because the curriculum content, the methodology, and the material are designed to all fit into the curriculum objectives. Teachers will use the curriculum objectives to also guide their classroom activities. Therefore, there is a need to evaluate curriculum objectives. In order to conduct such evaluations, a number of questions must be asked. First, are the objectives worthwhile? Secondly, can they be achieved? And thirdly, what are the expected outcomes? Let's look at curriculum content and methodology. The content must be evaluated in order to establish whether it is relevant to the needs and aspirations of the society. And also, when evaluating the curriculum content, the focus should be on the effect that it has on the learner. Remember, in curriculum development, we looked at it being formed from the aspirations of the society. And so if we evaluate the content and methodology, we can find out whether is it really relevant to what the society aspires to be and need, and then is it having the intended effect on our learners when we evaluate the content and methodology. It is important to determine whether the methodology is also consistent with the objectives in the curriculum and whether it is appropriate for the content. Curriculum outcomes are mostly evaluated at the same time with objectives, content, and methodology. It is done because this type of evaluation will help to supply curriculum designers with information that can be used to improve the curriculum as a whole. To evaluate the outcomes of the curriculum, we give feedback to whether it is very effective or not, and whether it needs some remediation, some modification, or some revision. Some questions to test ourselves on. First, distinguish between internal and external curriculum evaluation. Secondly, state two advantages and two disadvantages of external curriculum evaluation. And three, state the essence of evaluating the following aspects of the curriculum: the content and methodology, the objectives, and also the outcomes. We have come to the end of this session. In this session, we distinguished between internal and external curriculum evaluation and the benefits as well as its disadvantages. We also learned as to the areas to focus in the curriculum when we are making an evaluation and why it is important to evaluate those areas. Thank you, and I will see you in our next session. Bye.